I can't sit here idly by and listen to him slander Justin Fields because Ohio State hasn't produced a good quarterback, and then sit there and say Mac Jones is good. Oh, really? What good quarterbacks has Alabama produced? Brody Croyle, A.J. McCarron.
Yeah, Craig Krenzel. You got a lot of guys at Ohio State that have really been good. Give me a break with this bull crap.
Right, but you're going to use one reasoning to slander a guy.
No, I'm going to use a history of reasoning. I'm going to use a history of reasoning. And I don't know if you saw him play this year at all. But to complete 77% of your passes, throw 4,500 yards, and that type of environment last year wasn't nothing.
Listen, you look like a terrible athlete, and you could have thrown the ball to Devontae Smith.
Well, I was a pretty good athlete before I got cancer, but don't bring that up.
Well, he's not taking shots at you on that, Mark. He's just telling you what he feels.
Jalen Waddle and Devontae Smith, it's easy to play quarterback.
I said that.
You realize Tim Tebow had Louis
I said that.
And Aaron Hernandez and all of these guys. How did his NFL career go when you have a ton of talented guys around?
We're not even close to comparing Mac Jones and Tim Tebow. They're nowhere in the same class.
No. I'm talking. If you go back to the draft time and you go and look at the teams, they're very comparable in the amount of talent each had around them.
No, they're not. No, they're not. No,
they're not.
You're gonna attack me and then say that kind of crap. Look at Tebow's. Did Tebow throw for 4,000 yards? Did he throw for 40 touchdowns? There's the complete 70% of his passes. Are you kidding me? You can say that and then come on as a legit person.
You realize 10 out of the
You're attacking me and you say something that moronic?
You have CTE.
Oh, I have CTE, yeah. I've forgotten
more than you know. Ohio State doesn't produce quarterbacks.
I've forgotten more than you know. I've forgotten more than you know.
Oh, I'm sure.
Anything you want to take me on, I will throw you out of the damn water.
At Alabama.
No, it's nothing to do with Alabama. I got a mind, and I
you should remember that great Alabama quarterback, Greg McElroy.
Greg McElroy. Okay, that fine. If you want to attack that, then name me the Ohio State guy. I'm saying that most major programs don't develop quarterbacks well. You give me a guy.
A guy from where?
From a major program that's been successful in the NFL last 10 years. Give me a guy.
Sam Bradford?
Sam Bradford. Yeah. Real good. Sam Bradford. Has he ever won a playoff game?
Baker Mayfield's not successful?
Has he won a playoff game? He won one playoff
Lamar
game
Jackson's
so far.
Not successful.
He hasn't had it. We'll see about Sam Bradford.
We
will see about Baker Mayfield. But he's one guy.
Carl says Tom Brady from Michigan.
And he hasn't done it yet.
Tom Brady, Michigan. There's lots of
Tom Brady was a 6th-round pick. He was a 6th-round pick.
Russell Wilson,
Wisconsin. 3rd-round pick.
You're talking about first-round picks?
Wisconsin.
You're talking about first round?
Powerhouse. North Carolina powerhouse.
Kyler Murray,
no,
Oklahoma.
You're making my point.
Kyler Murray, Oklahoma.
Who
there's
from
been
Oklahoma?
Plenty of quarterbacks.
Who from Oklahoma? Have they done it yet?
What are you talking about? Win a Super Bowl or win a playoff game?
No, I'm saying we don't know. The jury's still out on Kyler Murray and on Baker Mayfield.
Dude, no one's won a playoff game in history for the last 20 years. Tom Brady has owned everybody. So asking all of these guys to win a playoff game, it's going to be pretty hard, isn't it?
Roethlisberger's won playoff games. Russell Wilson's won playoff games. Matt Ryan's won playoff games.
So Boston College isn't a major school?
With Doug Flutie, maybe? Come on now.
I mean, there's plenty of good quarterbacks, but your reasoning why Justin Fields wasn't going to be a good quarterback was the history of Ohio State quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And yet then you say, oh, but Mac Jones is going to be great.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Alabama
didn't have the type of offense. Alabama didn't have the type of offense that they have now. Alabama was always a running offense. They weren't a quarterback-based offense. Alabama was not a quarterback-based offense.
Alabama's quarterbacks play how you smell. Doggy doo-doo.
The first 3 Super Bowl MVPs were Alabama quarterbacks. It depends what kind of system you play in.
In the last 100 years that they played football,
it didn't come from a passing offense, you moron. They weren't passers like Tagliabue and like Mac Jones.